What is mortadella? Mortadella is the best emulsified sausage in the whole culinary world, and that's no baloney. And I'm Paul C. Reilly from Coperta in Denver, Colorado. You may recognize me from my other videos such as What is Tarragon? Or How to Prep Guanciale for Pasta. Should I say that? If you don't love mortadella, you're wrong. So mortadella is an emulsified pork sausage, originally from Bologna in Emilia-Romagna in central Italy. Really, the key to mortadella is its texture, which is sausages are all a combination of lean meat and fat. What makes mortadella even more special is it's got even higher fat content than most basic sausages. The meat is ground almost to a paste and then emulsified with a really high level of fat. Usually milk is incorporated in the form of milk powder. That's what makes it delicious and juicy. Once the sausage is made, mortadella is usually studded with a variety of different ingredients. Most common, there's poached cubes of pork fat, as well as either pistachios or olives or even peppercorns. Some of the spices that fall into mortadella that give it its unique flavor, it would be like nutmeg and mace, white pepper, but really like its flavor profile is just like delicious, creamy pork fat. Mortadella is the most important food to the citizens of Bologna. They consider it to be like, in an already like star-studded culinary city, it's considered there to be like the king dish. It's almost a symbol of the city. When you sit down in any trattoria or osteria in Bologna, the meal starts with some form of mortadella. It's traditional. Like I said, they're really, really proud of their hometown sausage. I mean, more often than not, mortadella is just served as part of a starter or a charcuterie plate. Or salumi plate in Italy, but it can be found as a stuffing for different pastas, especially in Bologna. Tortellini and brodo would be that's a signature pasta of the area, and more often than not, there is mortadella in that stuffing of the tortellini. Or I've even seen it for stuffings for small game birds. I think it shines its best when it's served on its own. Really, to me, it's like just a textural sensation, and I love it dearly. We have our own version of mortadella in the United States in the form of lunch meat bologna. So we've been enjoying it for a while in this country. It's essentially the exact same sausage, and that's just the American version would be good old Oscar Mayer bologna. Yeah. All right. You want me to talk about what each one is?
Yeah.
All right. So we got two types of mortadella here today that we're going to check out. This one looks like it's just studded with pork fat, like I was mentioning, which the pork fat gets poached in water or wine until it's like just pliable, and then it gets emulsified into the sausage. You know, if you love bologna sandwiches, you're going to love mortadella. I like it when there's a little bit of like some of that baking spice that I mentioned on the back note, like probably nutmeg, but maybe a little allspice or something like that. And then we've got this other one. This looks a little bit more crafted. Again, it's studded with the poached pork fat. There is some black peppercorn in here, and there's some pistachio in this one as well. That's what those holes are, is just where the pistachio was. This slice just didn't get any pistachio. I prefer that one. In the overall flavor, it doesn't taste as like mass-produced. There's a little bit of white pepper note on the back. I'm not the biggest white pepper fan, but this I do like the more fat from the pistachio. Again, to me, it's all about the fat. Fat is flavor. Fat is our friend. If you're talking about a perfect mortadella sandwich, in Bologna, they really wouldn't serve it with anything. I mean, it would just be like this. Like, here it is. Here's our perfect sausage. If you're going to put it on bread, I mean, God, there's a lot of directions we could go here. You could fry it up like a fried bologna sandwich, which is huge in the Midwest, right? The muffaletta sandwiches from New Orleans that have it on there as well. Really, I would just want to eat this with like maybe a little bit of like raw red onion and some oil and vinegar and something peppery like arugula. I mean, I'm a sucker for mustard too, so that too. Mortadella is the best emulsified.